Hello everybody! Welcome back to another Minecraft video by me, Conti Hunter, here in the education lab. So here you might be wondering what this model is, and this model is a model of Uranus. This is Uranus, okay, and this little blue board. I haven't wrote the continents on the Earth yet, but I will soon. Because I have no idea how to make the continents. And although I need to add 2 rings on here, but that's fine. So I'm gonna teach you about Uranus. So Uranus actually didn't used to be like this. Uranus, the fun thing about it is actually it's tilted on its side. It's actually in our solar system. It's tilted on its side. It's very fun. People actually thought that something planet-sized collided with it. Don't worry about that. Something planet-sized, collided with it and gave it that 90-degree tilt. So Uranus is right here and it has the rings. Draw the rings. So yeah, I'll draw the rings. It used to be completely like this. It used to be, it got actually completely on its side, and now if I draw these, this is what it used to look. Actually, I'll break this wool over here. So this actually what it used to look like, and fell down there, and yeah, and it gave it something here, and then I'm gonna get some red. Some red and orange wool, just like that. So yeah, so this is what it used to look like. It used to, I have to get rid of this right here. So this is what Uranus used to be like, and then after that, something right here. I'll draw this. Something like planet size, like that, crashed into it, and then it actually had like this, something like planet sized crashed into it. No one knows, but I would just guess, but if I could get you guys feedback, but nope. And also, this education lab is actually meant for children. Thank you for asking. This educational lab is meant for children, okay? And then it actually gave it this big, it actually started, this planet tilted it like this, and then the planet has to shift the whole planet over. No, never mind. Yeah, it shifted it like this, and it gave it a half tilt like Saturn, like Earth's tilted. And then I'll break the rings over here, and then it actually, it collided it in the way and tilted it, and then add the rings over here, and because it has to be a planet that it crashed into it, otherwise it wouldn't make any sense. And then it gave it the 90-degree tilt. Yeah, and it gave it this, and then the result was this. And then the planet, and then this planet-sized object, then left, and and left away forever. It'll never come back. And then it left like that, and then it disappeared into space. It's probably still moving right now, since it collided with Uranus. I want to make the rings like this big and mighty. I keep getting mighty. I said mighty for some reason. Oh, I just fell down. And then this is the result what Uranus looks like. Yeah, that's the weird thing. Like no one knows like exactly how, but the reason. But now I taught you about Uranus. I'm gonna teach you about Earth now. So Earth is actually considered the blue planet. The blue planet. It's much smaller than Uranus, and Uranus is actually the third largest gas planet in the universe. I'll just make this right here. I don't know. I don't have any much room to fit since a Minecraft block's like the size of a meter. And then I'll put Asia right here, and then Africa and Europe. The Earth is considered the blue planet. Oh, I also forgot. Oh, no. I had white. What am I doing? White, wool. And then that's Greenland. And this is the North Pole ice cap on the top. Like so. And the bottom here is the South Pole. The coldest place on Earth. Did you know the South Pole is actually the coldest place on Earth? It's actually the coldest place on Earth. I'm serious. So these are the poles and the ocean and yeah. So that would be Florida. That would be Mexico. I mean South America. This is North America. Whoa! Oh, I almost fell. So Earth actually did not used to be just completely straight. Like it actually used to be completely straight, like Uranus. Like it used to be completely straight. But then for some reason another thing collided with it, and then give it a tilt of axis. I'm gonna draw a model of that. I'm gonna draw the poles like so, and get rid of the wool over here, and the blue. I don't care if the blue's there. Yeah, it just looks. I like blue. I'm just gonna make it. I'm just gonna pretend this is Earth for now. And yeah. That looks good. I do need one of those. Gave it a tilt of axis, and I don't know how to draw an Earth with tilt of axis. I'm just trying to make something very similar to the South Pole. Yes. Yeah, so then that looks awful. I'm just gonna get rid of it. It looks awful. Yeah, it used to be like that, but then another thing collided with it, like planet size again with Uranus, but except not on its side. It gave it a tilt of axis. Yeah, tilt of axis, and if you don't know what I mean by that, and then tilt of axis actually, Earth isn't the only one with tilt of axis. I'm actually also gonna use some gray wool right here. This is the moon. I have no idea how to draw a moon, but that's much smaller. And next to that is his buddy. And you guessed it, it's Mars. Mars is the red planet. And did you know that Mars is actually considered the red planet? It's because this considering on how red it is. Yeah, there's even actually some poles up there. I'll make the poles. The poles are actually much smaller. The poles are just yeah, the poles are just small. Yeah, the poles are much smaller. If you guys know, if you guys do not know about Mount Everest, then Mount Everest is the highest mountain in the world. Well, actually, you might think Mount Everest is actually the highest mountain in the world, but Mount Everest is not the highest. There is another higher mountain. You guessed it, Olympus Mons. But except Olympus Mons is not that steep, actually. It's not that steep, actually. It's actually not that steep, but it goes higher. Mount Everest is the steepest. Earth's mountains are more steeper. I agree about that. Earth's mountains are more steeper than Mars. That's because the plates don't move as much on Mars. So, and I'll tell you what, Mars actually has the same tilted axis as Earth has a tilted axis too. But Mars actually isn't that actual size like compared to Earth. It's actually much smaller. It's actually like way smaller, but definitely bigger than the moon. Definitely bigger than the moon. I probably draw like a 2x2 maybe, like this big. It's much smaller than Earth though, okay? It's definitely smaller. So Mars has not much earthquakes, but they're not as big as Earth's. And Mars has the same tilt of axis, so actually there used to be water there, but then it lost its magnetic field, and then it started to and then the atmosphere started to get kicked off in space, and then yeah, that actually sort of spoiled everything. So yeah, so then Mars actually had a tilt of axis, like the same thing, a planet size collided with it, just like Uranus and everything, and yeah, it collided with it and caused it to have a tilt of axis. So life could exist on there if we put the right resources, like put enough oxygen there, and water used to exist, but now all the water's evaporated. Because there's no clouds. There is no such clouds there. And the ice caps are actually not regular ice. They're actually dry ice. No, I'm actually serious. What color wool should I use? Oh yeah. No, that's not what I meant to grab. Yeah, they're actually dry ice. If you know what dry ice is, then it's like basically ice that's made of carbon dioxide. If you touch it for too long, it'll freeze you, and you could actually eventually die in it, like kill yourself. But I'm not gonna do that. It's a little bit inappropriate for children. So now, it has like dry ice caps, and they are made of dry ice. And people think that if we melt those caps, then Mars could have an atmosphere. And I also thought of going to Mars and like doing a nuclear reaction in Mars to like inside the core, and so then I can like make it have a magnetic field, and Earth goes, whoa, whoa. I hate working over the void, man. It's like the number one hardest episodes to record. So yeah, and that's actually I think that's pretty much it for this video. So as usual, everybody, thank you all very much for watching. Mars, I wanna go to Mars. Actually, I wanna go to Uranus. Okay, yeah. No, no. Let me go to Mars. I'm not used to the controls this way. So no, let me go on the rings. Oh, there we go. So thank you for the video, and I'll see you guys next time. Oh, ah! Oh, oh. So bye bye.